Everyone, and welcome to this presentation on ethnomathematics, where we will explore the evolution of mathematics through a cultural perspective. My name is Daman. I'm a third-year student at ACU, studying for a Bachelor of Education, majoring in business and minoring in mathematics. Today we will delve into the fascinating field of ethnomathematics, examining how different cultures have developed and utilized mathematical concepts throughout history. Our journey will take us across continents and through centuries, highlighting the diverse ways in which mathematical ideas have been shaped by a variety of cultural contexts. To explain why I chose mathematics as my topic, I need to provide you with a bit of my background story. I moved to Australia when I was 14 years old and have personally been exposed to different educational experiences. The transition from India to Australia broadened my understanding of our cultural context, influenced learning and knowledge. My previous report on the history of geometry also discussed how various cultures have influenced the evolution and development of mathematics, which in turn inspired me to delve deeper into ethnomathematics. Ethnomathematics is the study of the relationship between mathematics and culture, exploring how various cultural groups understand, articulate, and utilize mathematical concepts. This field emphasizes the diverse mathematical practices found in different cultural contexts, challenging the dominant Eurocentric view of mathematics. The development of ethnomathematics arose from the need to recognize and value the mathematical contributions of non-Western cultures, fostering a more inclusive understanding of mathematics. In this presentation, we will explore the origins of ethnomathematics, its significance, and its development over time, emphasizing its role in the broader history and philosophy of mathematics. To truly comprehend the essence of ethnomathematics, one must delve deep into the historical backdrop of mathematics. Contrary to popular belief, it is not a monolithic entity, but a product of diverse cultural interactions and historical contexts. From the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt to the sophisticated mathematical traditions of ancient Greece and India, mathematical knowledge has evolved through complex interactions of cultural exchanges and innovations. However, it was not until the latter half of the 20th century that mathematics emerged as a distinct field of study, propelled by the pioneering efforts of scholars like Oberthon and Ambrosio. In fact, the term ethnomathematics was coined in the late 1970s by the Brazilian mathematician. In his seminal work, D'Ambrosio argued that traditional mathematics education often overlooked the rich mathematical traditions of non-Western cultures. He proposed ethnomathematics as a means to recognize and validate these diverse mathematical practices, thereby promoting a more inclusive and equitable view of mathematics. The field arose from the recognition that mathematical ideas and practices are deeply influenced by cultural, social, and historical contexts. This perspective challenges the dominant narrative that views mathematics as a purely abstract and objective field, independent of human experience. Instead, ethnomathematics highlights the ways in which mathematical concepts are intertwined with cultural values, practices, and worldviews. One of the key motivations for the development of ethnomathematics was the need to address the educational disparities faced by indigenous and marginalized communities. By acknowledging and incorporating the mathematical knowledge of these communities into formal education, the field seeks to create a more relevant and meaningful learning experience for all students. This approach not only enriches the understanding of mathematics, but also fosters respect for cultural diversity. The field has developed significantly since its inception in the late 20th century. It's grown considerably through interdisciplinary research, drawing from anthropology, history, education, and mathematics itself. One of the seminal works in the field is Claude Lévi-Strauss's analysis of indigenous numerical systems in his book The Elementary Structures of Kinship. Lévi-Strauss's exploration of the mathematical symbolism embedded in kinship systems laid the foundation for subsequent studies on the cultural foundations of mathematics. Building upon this legacy, contemporary ethnomathematical research has expanded to encompass a diverse array of cultural contexts, from African fractal geometry to Navajo weaving patterns. In recent years, ethnomathematics has continued to evolve, with researchers exploring new areas and applications. Digital technology has opened up new possibilities for documenting and preserving mathematical practices from around the world. Online databases and interactive platforms allow researchers and educators to share ethnomathematical knowledge more widely and collaboratively. Additionally, the field has expanded to include the study of mathematical practices in contemporary, non-traditional settings. For instance, researchers might examine the mathematical skills used by graffiti artists, musicians, or video game designers. This broadens the scope of mathematics and demonstrates its relevance to modern urban contexts. One of the primary contributions of mathematics is its expansion of the historical narrative of mathematics. Traditional histories of mathematics often focus on the contributions of ancient Greek, Islamic, and European mathematicians. Whilst these contributions are undeniably significant, they represent only a fraction of humanity's mathematical heritage. In its early stages, ethnomathematics focused primarily on documenting and analyzing the mathematical practices of indigenous and non-Western cultures. Researchers conducted ethnographic studies to understand how different societies used mathematical concepts in daily life. The field highlights the mathematical achievements of various cultures, including African, Native American, Oceanic, and Asian societies. For example, the Inca civilization's use of quipus, a system of knotted strings for record-keeping and calculations, demonstrates sophisticated numerical understanding and administrative control. Similarly, the intricate geometric patterns found in Islamic art and architecture reflect advanced mathematical principles. In India, the concept of zero as a number was developed, revolutionizing mathematics and enabling advancements in algebra and calculus. The ancient Chinese also made significant contributions, including the development of early forms of algebra and geometry. Native American cultures also have rich mathematical traditions. The ancient Puebloans of the American Southwest, for example, used advanced astronomical and geometric knowledge to design their settlements and ceremonial structures. The Chaco Canyon site, with its precise alignment to solar and lunar cycles, is a testament to their mathematical and engineering prowess. The Maya civilization of Mesoamerica developed a highly sophisticated calendrical system based on their understanding of astronomy and mathematics. The Mayan used a vigesimal-based 20-numeral system, which they employed in various aspects of daily life, from trade and commerce to religious rituals. These examples illustrate the diversity and richness of mathematical practices across cultures. The field of ethnomathematics encompasses a wide range of mathematical practices, including counting systems, measurements, techniques, geometric patterns, and problem-solving strategies. These practices are often deeply embedded in the daily lives and cultural traditions of different communities. One of the most fundamental aspects of mathematics is the study of counting systems. While the decimal system is the most widely used counting system globally, many cultures have developed their own unique systems. For example, the Yugnot people of Papua New Guinea used a body part tally system, where different body parts represent specific numbers. Similarly, the Yoruba people of Nigeria have a complex base 20 counting system that reflects their linguistic and cultural practices. Measurement is another area where ethnomathematical practices are evident. Various cultures have developed their own methods for measuring length, volume, and time, often using locally available materials and tools. The Inca civilization, for instance, used the previously discussed system of knotted strings called quipus to record numerical information, including measurements related to agriculture and trade. The quipus system demonstrates the sophisticated mathematical understanding of the Incas, which was integral to the administration of their vast empire. Geometric patterns are a prominent feature of many cultural artifacts, from textiles and pottery to architectural designs. These patterns often embody complex mathematical principles and serve both aesthetic and functional purposes. The intricate beadwork of the Zulu people in South Africa, for example, incorporates precise geometric arrangements that convey social and symbolic meanings. Similarly, the mandalas created by Tibetan monks are rich in geometric symmetry and represent profound spiritual concepts. Ethnomathematics also examines the problem-solving strategies employed by different cultures. These strategies are often adapted to the specific needs and environments of the communities. The traditional navigation technique of the Polynesians, for instance, involves sophisticated spatial reasoning and an intuitive understanding of astronomy and ocean currents. These skills enable the Polynesians to undertake long-distance voyages across the Pacific Ocean with remarkable accuracy. Polynesian navigation is an excellent example of ethnomathematics in action, demonstrating how mathematical knowledge can be deeply intertwined with the cultural practices and survival needs. A resurgence of traditional navigation techniques in recent years, such as those used by the voyaging canoe Hakulule, highlights the enduring value of these mathematical traditions. One of the most important contributions of mathematics is its potential to transform mathematics education. By incorporating ethnomathematical perspectives into the curriculum, educators such as I can create a more inclusive and engaging learning environment. This approach not only validates the mathematical knowledge of diverse cultural groups, but also fosters a deeper appreciation for the richness and diversity of mathematical thought. Ethnomathematics can also help address the educational challenges faced by indigenous and marginalized communities. Traditional Western-centric mathematics education only may alienate students who do not see their cultural heritage reflected in the curriculum. By incorporating ethnomathematical approaches, educators can create a more engaging and meaningful learning experience. For instance, teaching geometry through the lens of Islamic art or exploring African fractals can make mathematics more accessible and interesting to students. By making mathematics more relevant to students' cultural backgrounds, educators can enhance students' motivation and engagement. This in turn can contribute to improved academic performance and greater equity in education. Ethnomathematics enriches our understanding of ethnomathematics by highlighting the diverse ways in which different cultures engage with mathematical concepts. It underscores the importance of context in the development of mathematical knowledge and challenges the dominance of Western mathematical paradigm. As ethnomathematics continues to evolve, it has the potential to enrich mathematics education, making it more relevant and engaging for students from diverse backgrounds. By recognizing and valuing the mathematical contributions of all cultures, we can foster a more inclusive and holistic understanding of mathematics and move towards a more inclusive and comprehensive view of mathematics that honors and respects the contributions of all cultures. Thank you very much.